Guys, we're going to get you set down here facing the water, and we're going to see what we can do. All right. And we do have some little dude riding a little mini bike or something up through here. So if you hear that, I apologize. He's just riding up and down the road. But we ain't stowed it out yet. In here. This will be our first worm on and first cast. So wish us luck. We do have Kirsten with us today. He's over there fishing. And we have red worms today instead of night crawlers, which we're going to be using both back and forth to try to see which one they like better. But yeah, water out of the hot heat because it's about, I don't know, close to 90 out here today, I would say. There may not be nothing bite. Maybe too hot, too dry. We don't know. We're just going to find out. But that's all we can do is try. These little worms are wiggly little suckers, I know that. If you can hold them still long enough to put them on a hook, you're doing good. But they do like to move. It is a pretty windy day, so if you're having a problem hearing, I do apologize. I do have the mic in, but that doesn't mean it's going to help. It may make it worse, I don't know. But we're going to try to see if we can get a bite. All right, and we did take the reels and tear them apart and work on them, but we'll see how they go. Looks like Kirsten might have got a bite. We're going to try and see what we can do. I'm going to get back this way a little bit though, give her some room to fish. There's a crowd in there. So we're going to try right in here. See if we can catch anything today. If anybody comes in, welcome. I'm going to try to take my other phone in a minute and follow along. If I can get it out of my pocket. And yeah, let's see what we can come up with. Shoot. Playing with the phone here. YouTube. Come on, YouTube. Okay. I do have it pulled up, so if anything comes up on the chat, I should be able to see. I don't know why it's echoing. If anybody leaves a comment, I should be able to see it, hopefully. And not knock my reel my phone in the water. Looks like we might be getting a little bit of a nibble. Not much. I have to wait and see what they do today. But like I said, it is hot and dry today. The water's down. The crud is gone. Like I said, it is hot and dry today. The water's down. The crud is gone. Oh, something nibbled on it because it about got the worm off. Didn't eat him, but took him off. Come back here, little wiggly worm. I know you don't like to be stabbed with a hook. We did play it smart, though. We brought a rag for our hands today because that was pretty gross the last time. We're going to go right in there and try. I think I caught that grass stuff. The water is back down where it's supposed to be now, guys. If you can see out there, it's lower than what it was. It's about a foot down, it looks like. We're getting a bite, finally. But we missed him. I'm getting good at that, missing them. Missed him again. Missed him twice, guys. He probably got the worm now. Got sweat in my eyes, I can't see. Yeah, I bet he got the worm. He got most of it. He didn't get it all, but he got most of it. Yeah, I bet he got the worm. He got most of it. He didn't get it all. I had one. He got most of it. You gotta yank him. Gotta give him a good yank.
I thought I did.
You gotta yank him. I'm gonna try again over here. Oh, right there. That's where they were biting the last time. We'll see what they do. We got him. He's on, guys. Fish on. He got off right there. Darn it. He's on, guys. Fish on. You little sucker. Got off right there. Darn it. We'll go back and see if we can get another one there. That's where they were biting last time. Right in that area. About where you're at, too. All the way out through there. Can't believe we let him get off, guys. He'll probably be the only one we catch today now. Or, well, we didn't catch him, so he'll be the one we almost caught today. He'll probably be the only one we catch today now. Or, well, we didn't catch him, so he'll be the one we almost caught today. Because we can't count until we get him to the bank. And pulling them off ourselves. I missed him again, guys. He got the worm that time. Well, there's a piece of it on there. Let's try one more time with him. We're not going to go the whole way. We're not going to give him too much worm. We don't want to give him too much leeway. Give them too much worm, they just take it and rob it. They're little worm robbers. Trying to see if anybody come into chat. I can't really see. And I'm missing a bite when I done it. Or they bite when I look down at the phone. I'm trying to record with one phone and read with the other. So I don't know if it's going to work too well or not, guys. I'm trying to see if I can come into chat more with you. But it's kind of hard to fish and read the chat at the same time. And I can't see nothing on this screen. Nothing. Looks like Mrs. Pete Sidewalk come in. Hello. Crossover Paranormal. Hello. Welcome in. Sidewalk come in. Hello. Crossover Paranormal. We're just fishing. Well, actually, we're not fishing. We're feeding them. I had one. Let him get off. Well, actually, we're not fishing. And then I missed a bunch of bites already. Let him get off. But it's so muggy out here, your eyes are sweating so bad you can't see for the sweat. Are you having that problem? Sweat in your eyes. Are you having that problem? Oh boy, I am. I should have sat where the wind was blowing in my face a little bit. Come on, little pieces. Hurry it up. I might put them another worm on there, I guess. They're not going to bite that piece. They see too much hook. They see too much hook. They don't want that empty hook. They want a full worm, or they're not getting a full worm. You're going to have to give them something, though. They ain't going to do nothing with that. Got too much hook showing there. Hello, Bud Fowles. Thanks for coming in. How are you? We're back for another fun-filled feeding the fish. I would call it fishing, but so far we're just feeding them. Oh, you stupid thing. These are so wiggly worms, you can't hardly get them on the hook. They won't hold still long enough. My hands don't work as fast. I hope this ain't echoing too bad for you. I was trying to get it to where I could see the chat. Because it's hard to see one phone when you're trying to record. So I got both phones tied together where I can see what you all are saying. So I'll look back down and, huh?
Great job of catching the ground.
In a few minutes and see if anybody's come in. Give me just a few minutes to try to catch one here. It's going to look bad if I come here and don't catch nothing. You the son of a gun. That one there is they're quick in that area. I went out today and they bass. I would not doubt it. He's about pulled the worm off. What they're doing, they're pulling that worm, trying to pull the worm off and trying to not get hooked. We're going to hide that hook a little bit more. These are smart little dudes. We just got to be a little bit smarter. I didn't cross you, did I? I shouldn't have moved it yet. You little sucker. You little jive turkeys. I hope he ain't got that worm back quick. But it would not surprise me. I bet you did. They're just robbing the bait today. Oh yeah, he got a majority of it. Wow. I'm gonna go back a minute and see if I can't get him. Well, that wasn't a good throw. That was my bad throw there. I did get the reels casting better though. They cleaned all the crud from last week's fishing out of them. Even the eyes up there was full of that green stuff. At least the green stuff is moved today. It's floated down that way. If you look almost down to the bend of the pond, you'll see all that green crap has went that way, which we're glad of that. They're not biting as good as they did the other day, though. Not yet, anyways. We'll look for them to come in biting soon. Of course, we're in the heat of the day, so. But they don't want to bite it unless it worms on there big time today. They don't want to bite it unless it's worms on there big time today. You son of a gun. That is either a big fish or he's a smart one. I know that one. I have missed him like 5 times already. He's a smart one. I know that. I have missed him like 5 times already. I'm wondering if it's a bass. Oh, he pulled it around like crazy then. I'd have missed him altogether. I should have been on that one. I think we got him this time. Nope, pulled out again. That's got to be a bass and spitting it out. That's got to be. Because he spit that hook out just plain as day again. That's the second time that done it to me. Wow. That is something. These hooks, I tell you what, are not the same hooks they had years ago. Years ago, the hooks with the back claw, you would never lose a fish like that. It'd be on there and you'd have it. These here hooks, junk. You lose a lot of fish that way. If I was feeding my family with these fish, I'd be mad. Pulled it, spit it out again. You rotten little rascal. I think today's day, I'm going to be the day I missed the fish instead of catch them. I think today's day, I'm going to be the day I missed the fish instead of catch them. I think he started fooling with it finally. Either that or waiting on me to put another worm on there so he can steal it. I got news for you, buddy. I'm going to give you a piece of that old night crawlers. Still hanging onto them night crawlers from the other day. They're not looking too healthy. So we're going to try to use them today. Still hanging onto them night crawlers from the other day. They're not looking too healthy. We're going to try to use them today. Let's see what we got here. We got to get the container open.
Look at that one.
What is it? Yeah, bluegill. She got one. Kirsten's got one. Tony's got none. What is it? Yeah, bluegill. She got one. Kirsten's got one. Tony's got none. Might be the day Kirsten catches them and Tony don't. You never know. Might be the day Kirsten catches them and Tony don't. You never know. Thank goodness for a rag to wipe my fingers on today. Because that junk. We got a big old piece of worm on there this time. We're going to try our luck again. Reel's casting so much better. It's wanting to fly across the pond. We're going to sit the phone back down, though. We don't want to lose it in the water. Sometimes you got to hold their head and just wiggle the hook. If you can't get him, bring him over here. Let me get him off here real quick because you don't want to kill him. He'll die pretty quick in this heat. If he swallowed it, we probably won't get it out of him.
He didn't swallow it.
If he swallowed it, we probably won't get it out of him. Oh, he shouldn't be bad.
I just can't get it.
Hold on, little dude.
I'm coming.
He's all right. He swam away. As long as he didn't die. He's all right. He swam away. As long as he didn't die. All right, we're back in the water. Already getting a bite. Missed it. All right, we're back in the water. Already getting a bite. Missed it. I hope he didn't steal the worm that quick. Wouldn't surprise me today. I hope he didn't steal the worm that quick. Wouldn't surprise me today. No, he didn't steal it. It's still floating. Still on there pretty good too, by the looks of it. Still on there pretty good too, by the looks of it. We're gonna leave it sit there and see what happens. This is them times when when it's kind of boring and you just kind of sit there and take your time and wait till you see if you catch something. You have boring times during fishing. Could be some big ones moving through. That happens a lot. That happens a lot. That there's a good spot. Right there. We got him on. Well, he got off again. We had him on there. We had fish on. Fish off. Well, he got off again. We had him on there. We had fish on. Fish off. Oh, in a matter of seconds. I think it could be that it's not big enough to get the worm. I think it could be that it's not big enough to get the worm. I can't see how far I'm throwing because my eye is full of sweat. Time I wipe it out, it comes right back. I can't see how far I'm throwing because my eye is full of sweat. And my right eye is my good eye. My left eye is the evil eye, they call it. My right eye is my good eye. My left eye is the evil eye.
I had something.
Oh, it feels so much better when that sun goes in. We were just playing casting today. Well, we've had two on and let them get away, both of them. So that's not good odds. Well, we've had two on and let them get away, both of them. That's not good odds. I think the fish are getting smarter. I think the fish are getting smarter. Oh. if anybody else has come in. Nope, just you guys so far. All right. Oh, I'm missing a bite. Seems like every time I look down for a minute, that's when something tries to bite for a second. Seems like every time I look down for a minute, that's when something tries to bite for a second. They're playing with it now. They're not really biting. They're checking it out. They're playing with it now. They're not really biting. Something keeps barely nibbling at it. Not enough to bite it. Something keeps barely nibbling at it. Not enough to bite it. I missed it again. Kirsten caught another one. She's gonna be the one catching them today. You better watch Kirsten today instead of Tony. She's gonna be the one catching them today. You better watch Kirsten today instead of Tony. Because it don't look like Tony's gonna catch any. It don't look like Tony's gonna catch any. I'm gonna put more of a worm on that hook. I know it, but I was just trying to see if they'd bite that little piece, but they're not going to. I let something steal that big old piece of worm. That's all right. We got more worms. That's all right. We got more worms. I was glad to get the red worms today instead of the night crawlers. I don't have to rip so many worms in pieces. I was glad to get the red worms today instead of the night crawlers. And you actually get more of them. You get 30 of these, and the night crawlers you only get 12. And you actually get more of them. You get 30 of these, and the night crawlers you only get 12. And you actually get more of them. You get 30 of these, and the night crawlers you only get 12. All right, whatever you are, get away from me. I done told you before I don't like bugs of any kind. All right, whatever you are, get away from me. I done told you before I don't like bugs of any kind. All right, whatever you are, get away from me. I've got so much sweat in my eye I can't see to put the worm on the hook. Keep wiping it out and it keeps coming right back. I can't see to put the worm on the hook. That worm didn't even go on the hook. Wiping it out and it keeps coming right back. That worm didn't even go on the hook. Wiping it out and it keeps coming right back. That worm didn't even go on the hook. All right, guys, we're getting baited up here. I think we're ready for another shot. All right, guys, we're getting baited up here. I think we're ready for another shot. I don't like that area. They, for some reason, are doing like the other day. Unless it's right in the area, like over that away, they don't bite for some reason. Got to be in a certain spot. If they ain't in a certain spot, they're not even biting. I don't understand how a 2 foot difference makes a difference, but it does. them. I tried to hit it as I reeled it in. They did. They tugged on the worm. Yeah, we'll leave it sit there for a couple of seconds. Yeah, said we would. Probably got the worm that quick. They've been stealing their worms as quick as you've been putting them on there today for some reason. I may end up changing reels because I don't know what's going on with this one. It don't want to work right with me. And it may not be the reel today. I think he got the worm that quick, guys. Pretty much. Pretty much got it all. Well, I'll try one more time. Maybe we can try to catch something. Whew. Every time I go, had too much slack in the line that time. That was my fault. I would have stood a chance on that one. Looks like Kirsten's drilling and maybe in another one. No?
No, we got off.
I missed mine. I had too much slack in my line.
That's how we got off.
Probably got the worm. Yeah, there's a little piece on there. I don't mean to be over that far. Hard for me to see where I'm at today. Can't see for the sweat. You son of a gun. I still think that's a bass. By the way he's biting and spitting the hook out. Get off of me. Wonder if they're about that little tiny piece. They might see too much silver. Let's see if they do. Then I believe when the cars and the motorcycles go over this culvert, it scares the fish. Especially when they got music going and stuff like that. And they hear all that racket and it scares them. And I talk a little louder so we don't have the music interfering with our video. As we don't have any copyrights and we don't want none. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put more worm on her. They ain't gonna bite it, so I do. They want to be a little stubborn today. Ah, darn it. What I hit now? Hello, Roadhog. How are you? Thanks for coming in. So far, Kirsten's caught two. Tony's caught nothing. But we're hoping luck will change soon. I hear something making a big noise. We're gonna try a big old piece of these dead night crawlers. Half dead, half alive. Stinking like high heaven. If that's ever anything called stink bait, that's what that is, stink bait. Yeah, there's something bubbling where I've been at. I bet you it's either a turtle or a big bass. Yeah, there's something bubbling where I've been at. I bet you it's either a turtle or a big bass. And that's what's scaring off the fish. Which the water's down about at least a foot today, I believe. All right, let him get off again, dang it. I bet he stole it that quick, too. Shut up, speaker. I hope that speaker's not squeaking in you guys' ears because it's making a squeaking noise up here. I hope that speaker's not squeaking in you guys' ears because it's making a squeaking noise up here. I spit it out again. Man, that sucker is fast. I don't know what that is in there, but it's definitely getting me aggravated. Keeps trying to catch it and it spits it right back out. I don't know if it's a bluegill or not. It feels too big to be a bluegill. What time I've yanked it. And I don't know how a turtle bites. I have no idea. See how fast that sucker is? And you see me swinging. It just ain't no catching him. He got the worm that time. Or got most of it. No, you got the night crawler piece, the biggest piece of it. Enough to get you frustrated. And this is usually my relaxing time. We're going to try him again here over there in that area. See if he'll hit one more time. Eventually, he's got to make a mistake. When he does, hopefully we'll be ready for him. Oh, we'll be ready for him. So far, we've not been, evidently, because we ain't caught him yet. Hmm. What do you think, guys? Don't look like we're doing too great today, does it? move it a little bit here and there to get him to bite it, but he want more worm so he can steal it. Try to edge of these rocks a minute. Gonna give him a little more worm or he ain't gonna bite it. Hello, Intrepid. Thanks for coming in. We're catching nothing so far. Hello, Intrepid. Thanks for coming in. We're catching nothing so far. Kirsten's got 2 or 3. Tony's got none. Kirsten's got 2 or 3. Tony's got none. We're hoping luck will change soon. So far, it's not. We're hoping luck will change soon. So far, it's not. We got a bite. Wasn't paying attention. But he only bit it once and quit. Now he's just moving the worm around, I believe. That bobber is barely moving. It's like he's in that one little hole and he's staying there. I'm thinking that's a bass. And you gotta be kidding me, but I think he done took the worm off. He has. He took the majority of the worm. I'm not gonna give it another piece for a moment. We're just gonna try to put it back in there. See if we can't get him to bite again. I'm thinking it's either a bass or a shark. I'm thinking it's either a bass or a shark. So he bit that one time and he stops. But if you get out of that little hole he's in, then he quits biting. He's moving the worm there. He wasn't moving the hook. Trying to strip that worm is what it's done. doing a pretty good job so far today, too. The reel's casting so good, he wants to fly past Kirsten. Hopefully we'll at least catch one today. We'll see. I might try this other way a moment, see if anything's biting this way. Just for trying. Let's go this way a little bit. See if anything's biting that way today. We'll give it a couple minutes, see if anything bites. Try a different direction. Oh my goodness, there went a big old bass right there. I just seen him come through the rocks. He was a monster. Go to my reel, buddy. That would be cool. There's a turtle. Oh my goodness, look how big that turtle is. There's the reason why. Do you see that big turtle? A big turtle just came up. That was a big one too, a big snapper. We don't want no part of you, buddy. You just go on down through there. That's what's happening to your fish. They're afraid of that turtle. I would be too. And they will rob your bait as well. I've never caught one, but I've heard they will. I don't know. Huh? Well, you probably got to pull out on it and then reel it in. Hold it with your hand and pull out on your string a minute. I hope too much wind's not coming through, guys. I do apologize about the wind. Nothing we can really do about it, but I do have the mic on, but I don't know how well it's helping. But it is kind of windy out here today, just to let you know. But it's still hot and humid. Very. We got it baited up good. We'll see if anything bites. We're getting bites, but we're missing them. They've been biting good today. It's just me been missing them today. Reflexes is bad today. You know, you have them off days. This is my off day. There's another turtle with its head stuck up right over there. See it right up there? That's a turtle with its head stuck up right over there. Turtles are everywhere today. Yeah. Yeah, turtles is out in the water. They don't like to bite. They like to stay hid. Yeah. Yeah, turtles is out in the water. They don't like to bite. They like to stay hid. And you can't blame them. And you can't blame them. All right, quit squeaking. You're getting annoying. Yeah, he went down now. He's gone now. He's going up and down the bank to see what he can find. Yeah, he went down now. He's gone now. He's going up and down the bank to see what he can find. You little suckers. Go away, turtles. I didn't come to feed you. Go away, turtles. I didn't come to feed you. I'm feeding the fish. Feeding the fish. I think today it's been fish food. I think today it's been fish food. Today has not been a good odds today, guys. It's not been a good day for fishing for me. Today's not been a good odds today, guys. It's not been a good day for fishing for me. All right, we're almost sit you down and get a drink of water. Now the slack comes in the line like crazy, of course. Nothing's going to bite right up there either. And normally they're tearing up right here, these culverts. But the water's just now starting to shift back there. The wind's starting to blow the water through the culverts. And that's usually when I start seeing the bass and stuff come through. We'll go out a little bit right here on this side a minute. Right in there. See if anything's on this side over here. That's about where that turtle was, so I don't know. May not get a bite at all. He might have moved on. Hopefully he has. They told me down there about that sign that last week they was tearing it up too, but you never know. I can't fish over that away because I have nothing to hold my tripod. This could be the time of day that they just quit biting too for a bit. I've had that happen. See biting good and all of a sudden they just stop. Kind of like how you have a YouTube short going, getting 2,000 views, and all of a sudden it stops dead in its tracks. And you don't get another view. Of course, wait a minute. You're not supposed to say nothing negative. That's not a negative, guys. That was just me talking crazy out of my head. I read that in that little thing that you're not supposed to be no negativity. I don't know, guys. I don't think it's gonna be a good day for fishing for me. Got all kinds of worm on here and nothing's biting it all of a sudden. I don't know if too many turtles is moving around or what. I've seen two already. And one was a pretty good size one. He was about, oh, I don't know, a 12 by 12. If you take a 12 by 12 piece of material and look at it, or if you know what 12 by 12 inches is, that's about how big he was. He was a pretty good sized snapping turtle. I've not seen him poke his head back up, so he's in the water down there somewhere swimming around. I know a couple of old boys years ago, I don't know, they're probably done long gone by now. They used to take and shoot them when they come up. Because they ate them. They would shoot them and then go in and get them. Shoot them in the head. I'd say you got to be a pretty good shot to hit one of them. I think he's on, but he's so little, it's not even a joke. I mean, it's a joke. It's not too bad, I don't guess. We finally caught one, guys. So we're not going home empty-handed sometime today. We did catch one. We finally caught one, guys. So we're not going home empty-handed sometime today. We did catch one. He tried to get the worm, but we're not going to let him have it that easy. So we're glad we caught one anyways. Seems like they're having to hover against the bank almost to stay out of the view of the turtles. Seems like they're having to hover against the bank almost to stay out of the view of the turtles. bunch of worm on there for them. I'll go over right in there. Got a bunch of worm on there for them. Go over right in there. Got another one, guys. Got another one, guys. You don't get off. We got another one, guys. There he is. That's number 2. You don't get off. We got another one, guys. There he is. That's number 2. And he tried to take the worm too. We didn't let him. We're gonna take the worm back. I think they're staying more to the bank because of the turtles. Hear me? I think they're staying more to the bank because of the turtles. Hear me? You catch a turtle on your own. I ain't taking it off. You catch a turtle on your own. I ain't taking it off. Because them things that they bite, they don't let down. They hear thunder or something. I forgot what the other one was. They bite, they don't let down. They hear thunder or something. I forgot what the other one He might have got the worm, guys. He hit it pretty hard a couple times there. Nah, he got majority of it, but he didn't get it all. We'll go back in that area. I still think there's a bass in there. I kept stripping it when I first started fishing. Still think there's a bass in there. He might have moved on by now, but I believe that was a bass still in that worm to start with. I hear something in the culvert moving around. I can't see under me, but I hear him. Something in there smashing against the water. There's about, I don't know, probably about 8 inches of water flowing through the culvert at the moment. Well, more than that, probably about a foot. I don't know, probably about 8 inches of water flowing through the culvert at the moment. Well, more than that, probably about a foot. Yeah, he might have got it all then. No, he didn't get it all. He keeps trying. No, he didn't get it all. He keeps trying. Let me see if anybody else has come in. I missed anybody. Hello, Myers Paranormal. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. I'm missing a lot, yes, today. Normally I'm catching a few. Today's missing day. I've caught 2. Normally I usually have about, I don't know, probably about 10 by now. And hopefully a bass by now, but not today. I've missed more than I caught today. Between the sweat in my eyes and no good reflexes today, I have missed a bunch. But that's part of it, I guess. You catch some, you lose some. Oh, I got some crud on there. I see why he ain't biting that. Ain't gonna bite with that green stuff on there. Gotta get that green stuff out of the way. They don't like that old green crud. Thought I had a bite. May not have. The glare of that bobber some. I like them yellow and orange bobber is better. I can see them better. This white's harder for me to see. So we may change fishing poles in a minute and use the other pole. It's got a orange and yellow bobber. This one's casting pretty good since I cleaned it up. It'll go way out to there now. Took me about 30 minutes to clean them all out and get all the crud out of them and put a little oil in them. Do what? You can trade it out to one in the car if you want to. That's why I bring an extra one in case I mess one up. I can just grab the other one real quick. We're going to toss him in right there and let him sit there for a minute while I beat up the other one. Try the other one today. See how it's working. It may be the better luck pole. Sometimes you change fishing poles and you do pretty good. You know what I mean? And sometimes you don't. Sometimes you don't get nothing. It's just the luck of the draw. All right. At least today we ain't caught no much major green slime, as I call it. Well, I thought this one was ready to go. We're going to try it again. That wasn't too good of a cast. It's got a long, big line on it, too, compared to the other one. It's got heavier string for bigger fish. But I had oiled it up, I thought. Maybe I missed oiling this one. Because it sure ain't casting like it's oiled up. But we got a bigger bobber now. We can see it better. Got a bite on it already. Because I missed it twice. 3 times. And I'd say he got the worm. That quick. He got the worm that quick, guys. That quick. We'll go bait him back up, put him on out there again, if we can. I think he just got the worm. He ain't biting the hook. And Jules pulling that worm right off of there. Jules pulling that worm right off of there. I'll reel it back. I was just casting it out for a moment. I wasn't going to leave it out there on you. I'll reel it back. I was just casting it out for a moment. I wasn't going to leave it out there on you. I think we're going to have to put a little more worm on that one for sure before they bite it. A little more worm on that one for sure before they bite it. Definitely fed them enough today. They're not hitting like they were. Well, they're hitting, not just missing them. They're not hitting like they were. Well, they're hitting, not just missing them. So it's me, actually. It's not them. It's me. And as warm as it feels today, it almost makes you feel like you want to dive into water.
Yes, it does.
As warm as it feels today, it almost makes you feel like you want to dive into water. It makes you appreciate air conditioning when you're out in the heat like this, and then when you get home. It makes you appreciate air conditioning when you're out in the heat like this, and then when you get home. These places that don't have air conditioning, I don't see how they stand it. These places that don't have air conditioning, I don't see how they stand it. Of course, my ex-wife used to have a grandmother. She'd run 75 fans in her house, but she wouldn't turn on one air conditioner at all. Said he used too much electricity. I'm thinking, do you realize how much electricity you're using with all these fans? And you're burning up. You could turn the air conditioner on, be cool, and not use half as much electric. But she would not do it. So when you went to her house, you sweat to death. I never would stay long. I always had to go when I got there. Had something to do. I went right back where I got it out of. I was trying not to put it that close, but oh well. This one's got real big heavy string on it, in case you got to hook a big bass. That's been sitting there all that time, and nothing has bit it at all. You see that bite I got right there? In that place right there. He may have got the worm, but he bit it pretty good. He did get the worm. All but one little tiny piece. I'm going to try to put another one on there and throw it back down there for a moment. Sometimes I guess it just depends on where you're at in the pond. change positions every so often. Sometimes I guess it just depends on where you're at. Come on. They change positions every so often. These would be them old timey hooks though compared to these hooks now. About 90% of the we're missing today we would caught. These ain't got them claws up the back and they just spit the hook right out. These ain't got them claws up the back and they just spit the hook right out. I bet I missed that sucker again. I bet I missed that sucker again. Probably got the worm then because it hit 3 good times. It did. Sure did. Got it all. Sure did. Got it all. Well, guys, we ain't caught too many today. We caught 2 fish, and Kirsten caught 2, and we've missed I don't know how many today. Catching. It's been a good day for feeding them, but not a good day for catching. And that ain't where I wanted to go. But not a good day for catching. Yeah, we'll try right in there, but that ain't where I wanted it to be. It's too far out. I wanted more up the side. The wind caught me. Yeah, I'm going to go back in and go try one more time. I think the wind caught it. Right in there is where I wanted. It's biting it as quick as I throw it over there, but I guess I ain't getting him. Don't tell me he got the worm back quick. I'm swinging like crazy on him and I can't get him. That's crazy. Swinging like crazy on him and I can't get him. That's crazy. I bet he got the worm that time. I know I didn't get him. No, he didn't get it all. He got some of it. We finally caught some green crabs. Further out where we want to go. Maybe we'll walk him back out in there and see what happens. That ain't where we want to be, but my work. Hope you guys can see it on camera. We're going to move the other pit reel in a minute. Go back over there. It's done floated over against this other one. So let's reel this one in. Oh, stop it. Nothing's been biting it either. Look. Been sitting over there all that time and didn't get the first bite on it. Nothing's been biting it either. Look, been sitting over there all that time and didn't get the first bite on it. Now we're trying both. We must have got a bite when we wasn't looking because he about got the worm. About. Well, that wasn't too good of a throw, but it worked about. We'll leave it there and see what happens. Try to keep it out of that grass. Let them blades of grass catch your reel. It's hard to get them rode in. You get tangled in the grass. I'll move it just a hair. And we're going to let it sit there and see what happens. Ah, dang it. Well, that wasn't what's supposed to happen, but it is what it is. Flew right in the water again. The lid flew off. Oh, we're getting a bite on it. And I missed him, and he took it off with it like crazy. I know he got the worm. He took off with it like nuts. Yeah, he got it. Well, there's a piece on there. We might try right back there. Ah, shoot. We didn't do it right then, that's for sure. And with the bobber, that one ain't gonna work now. That'll stink like crazy. If we can get it even untangled. It came untangled. Did it crack it? No, I don't think it cracked it. Maybe it's durable. We cut the grass. Trying to catch some of them on the bank fish. Which I guess that would be Captain D's or Long John Silk. All right, we got it baited up good. There's a turtle come up again. All right, we're about in the area with this reel. We're gonna see what that was, if we can see, and catch him. I ain't got much faith in catching them today. It ain't been going too great. Maybe as it changes, the hours change. Well, not the hours, but I mean time. And a little more than a cooler down and get out of the heat of the day, it might. Probably should have waited about 4 o'clock and came. That's probably the now one right now is when we need to start fishing. We'll know in a few minutes. Oh, stop you squeaking. I don't know what's squeaking, guys. I do apologize. I don't know. don't know if it's the mic or what. Kirsten got one. So Kirsten's up for one more. Tony's up no more. He's up a squeaky stinker at the moment. Huh? Probably a bass. Yeah, it could be a carp. Probably a bass. There is carp in here. Yeah, it could be a carp. Huh? There is carp in here. Oh, it's probably my lid then, because it flew off. Oh, it's probably my lid then. It flew off. That's the second one I've lost in here in about a week. No, you'll probably fall in on your head. I doubt it. No, you'll probably fall in on your head. I doubt it. Oh man. It is hot. Warmer down here than I thought it would be. Today's the cool day though. Next couple of days it's supposed to be hot and miserable. Today's the cool day though. Next couple of days it's supposed to be hot and miserable. I don't know about everybody else, but we're fixing to warm up to 91 tomorrow. 91 tomorrow. And about 93 on Tuesday. And then I think it said 96. So it's going to get a little warm here in Ohio for the next few days. Thank goodness for Tony. He got his recording done early. Thank goodness for Tony. He got his recording done early. I got like 3 days in advance already recorded. I got like 3 days in advance already recorded. I missed him again. I do see something twirling by my line up there, though. I don't know what it is. It's a turtle going after my floater. He just hit my floater. Did you see that? That turtle is pushing my floater. See him? His little head's pushing my floater. You little sucker, go away. His little head's pushing my floater. You little sucker, go away. Did you see that? He pushed my floater about 3 times right there. Did you see that? I have never seen a turtle sit there and push your floater. He was trying to bite my floater. I have never seen a turtle sit there and push your floater. He was trying to bite my floater. See if he comes back and does it again. That's kind of crazy. Ain't no wonder they ain't biting today. The turtles is all out. That's kind of crazy. Ain't no wonder they ain't biting today. The turtles is all out. Of course they're biting. I've just been missing too many. I finally got a bite on the other one. And of course, by the time I pick it up, they stop. Probably done ate the worm off of it. No? That's surprising. Probably done ate the worm off of it. No? That's surprising. We're going to put it right back here a moment. I was trying to put it on the edge of my chair, but I guess it ain't going to set. I can't believe that turtle was doing that. That trips me out. I have never seen a turtle sit there and push a floater. Yeah, I know I got so much junk coming in. Yeah, that's another gob out of the pond. Alright guys, we're nibbling this one again. Not really biting it, just playing with it. Not really biting it, just playing with it. Just wibbling it around. I think I'm going to pull it out though and re-throw it out. What do you think? I think I should. I think I should. Maybe go that way. See what happens. I think I should. Maybe go that way. We'll put it right there. See what happens. Now we'll get this one back in there for a moment. Another thing we're using 2 rods, it works you to death. Another thing we're using 2 rods, it works you to death. If they're biting. I see something's bubbling right over there next to my bobber again, and I bet you 10 to 1 it's another turtle. I see something bubbling right over there next to my bobber again, and I bet you 10 to 1 it's another turtle. And whoever comes in, I appreciate you coming in. I'm peeking down every so often, checking the chat. And whoever comes in, and I don't expect anybody to stay the whole time. I do appreciate you coming in. I'm just doing this some to work on the watch hours. I do appreciate you coming in. I'm just that I enjoy doing it. That I enjoy doing it. Hey, one thing about it, we can't get them with this reel as far as casting and catching them. We can beat them to death with a bobber for sure. One thing about it, we can't get them with this reel as far as casting and catching them. We can beat them to death with a bobber for sure. And that is not where I want it to be. That's a good cast, finally. This one here's got a lot of heavy string on it, so it's hard to cast in a little bit more. Then it could probably use another sinker. But I didn't want to sink the floater, so. That breeze sure feels good. I do apologize about the wind, but it sure feels good down you out here sitting. I do apologize about the wind, but it sure feels good down you out here sitting. Just makes it harder to tell when something bites. Just makes it harder to tell when something bites. That little white bobber, it's hard for me to see it today. The glare from the sun. see how long we've been on here. I can't even tell. I don't know if it'll show me on this one or not. Hello, Cemetery Visits with Jim. Thanks for coming in. Not had much luck today, buddy. Only caught 2 and missed 2 that was coming. That was coming up on the bank, and they got off, so we don't count those. So it would have been 4, but. And then we've had numerous of bites and missed so many today. It's ridiculous, but it is what it is. Where's the pond at? It's in Ashland, Ohio, at the Eagles Club. Where's the pond at? It's in Ashland, Ohio, at the Eagles Club. Very nice pond. It's more like a lake. Around that bend, it goes about this far down behind that bend around the building too. More like a lake around that bend. So it's a pretty good sized pond. It's got a little island, and it's got a boat that you can take out. I don't ever get out on the boat. It's where, you know, people that send the club and the members and all that for them to use, take the family out if they want to. But it's pretty cool. Then they have a place up here where people park their campers and come out and camp and spend the night. Then they have a place up here where people park their campers and come out and camp and spend the night. It's pretty awesome. Nice place. And you come here and there ain't, you know, 50 million people. And there ain't nobody bothering you while you're here fishing. Usually I may run into 1 or 2 people tops here at times. And most of the time it's just me. Usually I may run into 1 or 2 people tops here at times. And most of the time it's just me. But I've caught 2 and Kirsten's caught 2. 3. Kirsten's caught 3. But I've caught 2 and Kirsten's caught 2. 3. Kirsten's caught 3. And we've missed I don't know how many. I do think they've just about stopped biting for the moment. We've missed I don't know how many. I do think they've just about stopped biting for the moment. We're going to give it about 10 more minutes and we're going to wrap it up. We're going to give it about 10 more minutes and we're going to wrap it up. Because it's getting dinner time. Not for the fish, but for Tony. I done fed them good. Not for the fish, but for Tony. I done fed them good. We was able to get redworms today instead of night crawlers though, and that makes it a lot better. You don't have to tear them up so much. You love fishing from a boat? I do too when I have a boat to use, but I ain't got a boat. Sometimes, you know, it's been a year since I've been out on a boat. I do too when I have a boat to use, but I ain't got a boat. Sometimes, you know, it's been a year since I've been out on a boat. It's too hot? Yeah, it is too pretty warm out here. That's probably the reason why they're not biting as well. Although it has cooled down quite a bit here. Yeah, it is too pretty warm out here. That's probably the reason why they're not biting as well. With the breeze blowing, it makes it a lot better. With the breeze blowing, it makes it a lot better. If that sun was just beating down and no breeze, you couldn't stand it out here right now. If that sun was just beating down and no breeze, you couldn't stand it out here right now. We're fixing to wrap it up though. We've been out here for about an hour or 2. I don't know exactly. But I played it smart this time. I brought both phones. That way I could see the chat on one phone and while the other records with the other phone. I got a little bite right there as I was picking it up. Probably done got the worm that quick. No, he didn't get it all. He did get some. So what you been into today, Jim? Sitting in the cool? So what you been into today, Jim? Sitting in the cool? Rent a pontoon? That would be a good idea. I'd like to do it. I ain't I don't think I've ever really been on one. Well, yeah, I took one time with my son and his friend and his dad, but that was years and years ago when they were little. They were like 5 and 6 years old. And he's 27, so that tells you how many years that's been.
Almost 28.
Well, I appreciate you helping me with them watch hours. I don't like many. We're getting it narrowed down, thank goodness. I've had everybody playing on my TV. I've got 4 people I've been running, helping them with theirs. I, I thought when you ran theirs it helped with yours, but I guess it don't. At least it don't with me with YouTube. I don't know why. It is warm out there today. I let him get off. I think these motorcycles and the cars coming through this culvert scares these fish too. Which we've had to deal with a bunch of turtles today. I don't know if you was on here or not a while ago. I had a turtle pushing my bobber, trying to bite my bobber. That tells you how bad the turtles are today. And then we had one come up. It was about a 12 by 12 snapping turtle, and I'm like, nope, we don't want to catch you, buddy. Yeah, he cleared that hook, but I'm gonna leave this one out. Get ready to go. Time for dinner. They made me mad. I might have fish. You know what? They made me mad today, Jim. I might have to have fish for dinner. I'm gonna be nice though. I'm gonna give them them dead night crawlers. Ain't no need me taking them home with me. About the time I'd move around a minute, I get a bite, but don't last but a second. I think that heat though, I'm like you're right on the heat. But they had bit decent, but we missed a bunch. But not as good as what they was the other day when I was here last Sunday or Wednesday. Usually they're hitting one right after another though. We made you a mod, Jim. I think so. While you're in here, it's the hooks. You know how they used to have the eagle claw hooks with the claw at the back of them? They don't make them like that anymore. You got to fish with them kind of hooks. You caught the fish. These right here, they just spit the hook right back out with no consequences. No, I'm using just those little old. I think they're like a number 6 hook. They're just small little things. But they used to have the claw up the back of the hooks, and now they don't have that claw no more. It's a slick back of the hook anymore. And they just spit them hooks right back out. Especially the bass. They spit them out so fast it's ridiculous. There's been so many turtles moving in here today, though. You can't fish for the turtles. I ain't never seen that many turtles in here at one time. I think they're getting overpopulated. Yeah. Well, they've been turning these hooks and worms off today, good time, big time. I've got a little bite there, but not much. They've been pretty smart. They're pretty smart, or we're pretty stupid, one of the two. Maybe a little both. Kirsten's over there looking like, don't add yourself in that, not me. I think they went dead on us. We'll try one time there. About ready to wrap it up and call her a day. Hopefully that'll give me a little bit of watch time before it. Oh, he hit it good. I let him get away. Got a good bite there. That first bite was a good bite, and I let him get away, guys. He probably got the worm by that second hit there. I don't know what he's doing. I'm gonna get it think that's a turtle. Would you believe all them hits and still missed him? I don't know what's going on there. We got it, whatever it is. Bluegill. He finally gave up. That's a nice one there, guys. Finally got a nice one. There we go. You about ready to go home? See if I can get him to eat this piece of worm here in a second. We'll get out of here. Let's set the drag a little better on this one. He kept playing with it until he finally bit it up there. You take care too, buddy. Appreciate you coming in. I'm fixing to end it here and head to the house. I don't know if there's any catfish in here or not. I've never caught one. I've caught bass. I caught about a 6 pound bass last year or year before out of here. But take care, buddy. All right. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up, guys. I'm getting tired. They wore me down by missing them. Gonna have to come with a faster hand the next time. Quicker on the draw. Well, I thought I was putting a drag on, but I guess it's taking it off. All right, guys, we're gonna end up ending this stream here. I do appreciate everybody that came in. We're gonna call her quits on this. You see what happened today? I caught we're gonna call her quits on this. You see what happened two, today? No, three, and Kirsten caught three. So today wasn't a good odds at fishing. So we appreciate you watching, and I hope I ain't had this turned on me instead of the pond. But right now I'm seeing a glare of me. I don't know if you guys can see the pond or not. No, you're seeing the fence. I hope that ain't been that away the whole time. But anyways, I'm going to end this. I appreciate you watching, and peace. I'm out of here. But anyways, I'm going to end this. I appreciate you watching, and peace. I'm out of here.